To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Neverland.
You're funny. I like you already. My name's Mater. Like Mater, but without the tuh. What's your name?
Something, Robin. You're taking too many chances.
Chances? You must be joking.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
And now, our feature presentation.
Welcome to Movies with the Mouse Podcast, a Disney Dads podcast production, exploring all Disney entertainment from movies, parks, and everything in between. I am your host, Jacob, sitting alongside my sidekick, my co-host, my son, my best friend,
Emmett.
What is up, buddy? Welcome to episode 76 of Movies with the Mouse Podcast.
Yes.
Sorry, I went a little long.
Yeah, you're kind of like, well, not even long. You just kind of threw everything out of whack and like did different stuff in different spots, and
I just kept leading you on.
Yeah,
you know, like you're like getting excited, and then I just kept
and then you just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going.
I'm like the Energizer Bunny.
It was like when we were in Disney, how you have to go to one bathroom and then keep going to the next, and then keep going to the next.
It's because they were full. Okay, okay. Real quick, let's get this out of there. I don't know if you guys have been on Movies with the Mouse friends group over on Facebook, but Stephanie, I have a bone to pick with you. I'm not joining womanhood here because of the bathroom situation in Disney. That's just not right. I'm not going down that path. But yeah. Anyways,
I don't know why you had a problem with it. I didn't.
Oh man, it was rough. Did you see what happened at like the day after we left?
Yeah, so that's what you said. Like all of the bathrooms, weren't working or something like that.
Yeah, it's insane. They had a water main break down there in LA again, and this time it affected the Disneyland bathrooms, and they actually closed all the Disneyland bathrooms, and they were like telling people they had to go away, and it was insane.
It's crazy to me that they can do that and not have to like find an alternate. Like they don't have to go and like rent out a bunch of porta potties for the day. You know,
well, I don't even know if they would have that much time. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't know what time like the water main break happened, and so I don't know if they had enough time to do that or what was going on. But yeah, that's crazy to me. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, man, how was your week? What did you do this week?
You know, it was kind of a crappy week for me. I was sicker than a dog all week. So like I just barely started to feel really good today.
I think it's like kind of maybe what I had prior to the trip, and then you and Kaylee both got it
schedule.
Yeah,
because like you puked once in the airport, and I puked 13 times.
I did only
in 12
puke
hours.
once, so. But yeah, that we won't get into the details. But I mean, I don't know if maybe I was already sick, and then you guys got the bug because you and Kaylee both were down and out.
Me and Kaylee both had the same thing, but like today is when I finally started to feel like 100% again. I felt good.
Well, yesterday, you had like an asthma thing going on because there's so much smoke, man.
Idaho's air quality is just terrible right now.
I am just like hoping for safety and good. I'm sending out the good vibes for all those families that are possibly being affected by all the wildfires around Idaho. I know there's
we don't even have any crazy close to us. It's just like we're the dead center of all of them. And like we're getting all the ones, like all of the smoke from Canada and all of we're just getting all of the smoke to come across us, which is just insane. And it is like, you couldn't see probably 400 yards ahead of you yesterday morning.
Yeah, it was pretty
rough.
Was
bad when I was driving yesterday morning.
I mean, you could really smell like the burning wood and stuff in the air.
Well, and so from where McKee's is at, I couldn't see the end of the road.
That's insane.
At that far end. Down by the credit union, you couldn't see that end of the road, and that's only like a fourth of a mile long road. It's not a long road, and it was just you could not see anything at all. But other than being sick, my week was just super lazy.
Played some basketball tournament.
Yeah, I played in a basketball tournament. Really sick, and that didn't help my cause at all. But I played in basketball.
How did the basketball tournament go?
It went all right. We didn't win, but we went decently far. Farther than I thought we were going to go.
Nice. So, that's always nice when you kind of don't expect a good run and then you end up doing okay. I mean, that's always nice.
Yeah. So, but how was your week, man?
Dude, my week was actually pretty quick. I mean, because we got back on Monday, recorded on Tuesday. I actually skipped work on Tuesday just because I was tired, and after traveling on Monday. So I wasn't feeling very good, just tired and just kind of run down. So I wanted to recharge my batteries. Went to work for 2 days and then came home and was home for a night and then took off and went to Wyoming for the weekend. Went with my little sister Sylvia down there to watch an Ian Munsick concert. And I'll tell you what, I know you don't like his music very much, but I think if you went to a show, it could maybe change that because the entertainment factor.
It's not so much that I don't like his music; it's that I don't like his voice. I can't listen to him. His voice annoys me.
Like the entertainment factor of it, though. Like you forget about all the other crazy stuff because I'm like now I'm a huge fan, but beforehand, like yeah, he was good. But like after seeing him, phenomenal show. Like. Puts on a really good show, high energy, just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So did that, and then just kind of hung out with her for a little bit, came home, and did absolutely nothing yesterday.
Nice.
I mean, besides taking you to the doctor and going to Costco, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was wildly insane weekend. I'm just ready for a little break, like not traveling very much. I know we got a trip in less than 2 months.
Yep.
We're going to HHN, going to be down in Orlando, which is always a super lot of fun.
It's next month.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like still 2 months away, but it is.
Yeah, because it's the end of next month.
Yeah,
I'm super excited. Like all my
not
TikToks,
even end, it's like 3 weeks. We're less than 2 months.
Yeah, my TikTok's been like blown up with HHN stuff
because it starts next week, I believe.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yep. Not So Scary Halloween Party starts next week.
Oh, nice.
So everything's just been blown up about HHN and Mickey's Not So Scary. So I'm super excited to get down there. Just kind of see where it takes us. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We've kind of thrown some things around and then something else pops into my brain and I'm like, oh, that might be funner than that. And you know how that goes. Just kind of a run of the mill.
Yeah.
Into the weeds all the time. So.
Yeah, as always. But anyway, what did you watch this week?
Dude, this week, continued watching a little bit of Shameless, trying to get caught back up on that. And then I watched, I believe it's over on Netflix. It has Kevin Hart in it. It's called 72 Hours. It's a new.
I've never heard of it.
It's a Kevin Hart movie. It's not one. It's not for the littles, and two,
it's stupid comedy.
It falls a little short. Did you see what I did there?
Yeah, it's Kevin Hart.
It's Kevin Hart. But no, other than that, it was pretty good. I mean, it was a Kevin Hart movie for what it is. You know what you're getting when you go into it.
Yeah,
kind of like a John Cena movie. You know what you're getting when you click the button to watch it.
Yeah.
So watch that a little bit, and then other than that, not much.
Speaking of Kevin Hart movies, did you see that they are doing another Jumanji?
I did see that. I saw that the new trailer for is it
Jumanji
something wild.
Open World.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean,
it doesn't.
It's Kevin Hart.
I don't think the original Jumanji is good. The remake was all right, and any of the sequels to the remakes just didn't hit. They just weren't very good movies. But I don't know. They're doing a third one. They're making it a trilogy now, and it's not going to be good.
The second one kind of dropped. I liked the first one a lot. The second one just kind of felt, nah. So maybe the third one will kind of maybe come around.
This is the fourth.
The fourth?
Yeah. This is the fourth one.
I thought this
because you have the original, you have Jumanji.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
The sequel one with the video game, and then you have Jumanji: The Next Level, which is the sequel, and then now you have this one.
Okay. Well, I was just talking about like the sequel, the ones with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Like the first one was great. The second one was like, meh. Maybe this one will come around and bring it back.
I don't think so.
It's hard to say. You know, when you get into like,
it's like it's like the new Jurassic Parks. Like they're trying to do what the original did, and they just can't do it.
Right. When you get into the franchise and you start hitting them hard, sometimes you miss, and sometimes you can hit a banger.
Yeah. Because like I thoroughly enjoyed the remake or the second Jumanji with the video game and all of that. I thought it was a great concept of Jumanji.
Yeah.
But the sequel to it just didn't really hit.
Yep. That's exactly
We'll see where it goes. I think it comes out in October?
Yeah, I can't
November?
remember.
Somewhere. It's by the end of the year. I know that.
I don't know. Well, what did you get to watch this week, man?
I watched absolutely nothing except for... Actually, I did watch a few things, I guess. I watched a lot of How I Met Your Mother because I was sick and it was just on, and I would sleep for an hour and wake up and watch it for an hour and sleep for an hour and wake up and watch it for an hour. And so I watched that for a lot. Like, I think I watched from, like, just it constantly playing while I'm asleep and everything. I think I watched from season 3 all the way through this week.
Dang, that's pretty good.
I watched a lot of it this week. And then I started watching The Good Place on Disney Plus.
Okay, with Kristen Bell.
It's actually pretty good. I've enjoyed it so far. It's a pretty cool concept of a show.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed it a lot so far. I watched Robin Hood. I watched Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. I watched both of them. And then I got out to the theater yesterday to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day. And oh my gosh.
Good one.
This movie was so good, I think it locks out Doomsday from being in the top 3.
Really?
I don't think Doomsday can beat this movie.
Wow.
I don't think this is the best MCU project since Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Really?
It's not better.
Wow.
But it's like it's on that same level. It has that same amount of emotion, it has that same amount of action. It is beautifully shot. Like some of the scenes in this are just absolutely stunning, and like the way they shot it, and they have like a scene where Spider-Man's like hanging upside down on a like not hanging, but he's like sitting upside down on like a scaffolding post, and like you can see the skyline from him upside down. It's a super cool shot, and I love it. And they have like shots of like his eyes in the mask, which we saw in the first trailer for it, that just look absolutely stunning. And just the movie in general, it was so good.
Nice. I'm gonna have to get out and see. Well, first I gotta watch.
You
all
gotta
the
watch the
Spider-Mans.
other 2, yeah.
Get it caught up. Is there 2 or 3?
There's 2.
2 more.
Well, now technically 3, including the new one.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm excited to see what takes us.
I very like the last 3 MCU projects have been amazing.
So I watched this TikTok today, and it's not for the littles, so I'm going to clean it up just a little bit. And it said, I hate Marvel movies because you have to watch 4 different movies to watch what one guy's doing in a leotard. Like, I'm like, you know what? That's 100% accurate. Because
but it's not,
you got to go watch like Doctor Strange and the...
But it's not because if you would watch the movies when they release, you wouldn't have to do that. It's because you're not putting in the effort to actually enjoy the MCU. It's not the MCU's fault. It's your fault for not putting in the effort.
But why can't they make a movie that I can just go to the movie theater and watch?
Because that's the whole point, is that they're building on each movie.
But what if
you don't
for
get,
me,
you don't get mad at Star Wars for going in and you decide that you want to watch the 4th movie without watching the first 3.
The first 3 being the sequels?
The first 3 being like you don't get mad at that.
I disagree with both of them. I think that a movie should just be a movie. Like if I want to, oh hey, there's a new Spider-Man.
But they build on each other. They have such an intricate universe that they need more than one movie to build on each other.
See, I think they're dropping the ball.
I'm not saying that you can't go in and watch, because you don't have to watch anything other than the Spider-Man movies to understand the new Spider-Man. You would be perfectly fine just watching Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home, which is what you should do because you're watching the 4th Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
You'd be fine just watching the Spider-Man movies. You don't need any other outside information. You don't need anything else.
Let's see. So is there 3 or 4 now?
There's 4 now.
So see, I'm already confused because just a minute ago I thought we said there was only 3.
Well, you have 3 more to watch. You've seen Homecoming.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
I don't remember it, but...
Yeah, but like it's such a deep universe that you have to put in all of this effort, and it builds all onto each other to give you a big payout. Endgame is such a big payout because they built on Endgame for 12 years, I believe. They built on Endgame for 12 years through like 30 different movies. And so it's such a big payout through Endgame because that's like the end. That was the end of the Infinity Saga, that you can't just go in and watch Endgame and expect to know what's going on.
See, and I understand like sequels and stuff like that. So like Lord of the Rings, you're going to go watch the first one. If you go watch the second one, you're not going to know really what happened. That's a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's short, it's
that's,
easy.
That's what the Marvel movies are. Is yes, they're all different. Like it's a franchise, but you have all these different mini franchises in it, but they're all building each other's sequels.
But
even if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy and you don't see Iron Man in it, it's still a sequel building on the big picture.
Okay.
It's
I get that, but it's just frustrating because I want to go see this movie.
No, definitely, because you have to put in a lot of time to be able to do it.
And for a movie, I don't think you should put in you know what I'm saying? Like, and especially if you didn't get, if you weren't into the Marvel series when it first came out.
Oh yeah, no, and like me, I was not. I literally was born the year that the MCU started. Yeah. And so I didn't see a lot of the projects until like right before Endgame, when I was watching a lot of stuff like Doctor Strange and all of that. When Disney Plus dropped with all of them is when I really watched like Doctor Strange and Black Panther and all of those ones. And I caught myself back up. You just have to put in the effort to want the big payout.
So I guess for me, it's frustrating because like I don't want to miss this opportunity to go see this in the theater.
No, you should not.
I have a life. You know, I work, I do a podcast, I coach, I do all these things. Well, for normally, I can take an evening off and go see the movie. But
realistically,
now I feel like I can't.
If you didn't want the whole story, there's only one thing that happens in Far From Home that is important. There's only one little piece of detail, and it is in the last 30 seconds of the movie. Actually, I think it might be the post-credit scene of the movie that builds into No Way Home. Like, if you didn't care about getting that through an entire 2.5-hour movie, then I could just tell you and you could watch No Way Home.
But is it like sorry guys, this is really into the weeds, but this has been bugging me all day. But is it like something like, if I didn't know the MC universe, is it going to affect me? Does that make sense? Like, if I don't want to expand on the MCU universe, I just want to watch Spider-Man because Spider-Man's my favorite superhero comic from years and years ago, right? Is it something that I could just go watch if I watched the other 3 and then went and watched this one and didn't give a crap about the MCU?
You'd be totally fine.
And you'd be good.
Because the only thing that you see from the outside MCU that's really reliant on this is you have to know that the Hulk exists.
Oh, okay.
That's
which
only
everybody should.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, and it's not even that like he's talking about stuff that he did in prior. No, it's literally just the Hulk's in the movie, and he has a part in the movie, and what he gives to that movie is given in that movie.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, there's like, you would be totally fine, and I believe this through all of the MCUs. I think you could go in and watch all of the Captain Americas, other than Civil War, without knowing what's going on in the MCU. You could go through and watch all of the Iron Mans without knowing what's going on in the MCU. You can do those with like the single, but if you want the whole thing and want the payout of the MCU, you have to watch it all.
Okay. Well, I'll get off my soapbox now because, like I said, it's been bugging me because I watch that TikTok and I'm like, you know what? This makes so much sense. This is totally what I'm
but it's a lot of time, but it's also like you got to see, like, they put like Endgame is a big payout and you have to watch 30 movies to get the payout of Endgame, but they put in 12 years of their lives into making movies for that payout for you. So you're kind of like, you're giving a fraction of the time that they gave making everything.
See, and I guess like go back like to the Star Wars things. When you start a Star Wars film, it tells you what's going on.
Yeah, right? Like Star Wars does that, and I think that would
led you into it.
And I think that would be awesome if the MCU did that, so you didn't have to go through and watch a YouTube video of the breakdown of what happened before this.
Right. So it's like, this is what happened. The Empire is running.
Yeah, and I think that would be awesome for the MCU to do that, and I think it would help a lot of people get there to be able to actually finally watch it. But they didn't, and so you have to go through and watch each movie. And I'm glad that they've realized that all of the series suck and that they've pulled away from basically all of the series or ended the series through a movie other than Loki.
Okay.
And I'm glad that they did that because none of the series other than WandaVision were good.
So I'm gonna. I mean, like I said, I'm up to what, Endgame.
You're on Endgame. Well, so your next movie is the next Spider-Man movie.
So yeah, I got a little bit. I'm in it a little bit, but I mean, like I said, life gets ahead of you, and then you forget what you watched.
But you also only have 4.5 months until Doomsday.
Yeah, if I get there, I get there. But that's my biggest gripe. Like, I want to go see this movie because I want to go see it in the theater, but I'm like, dude, I have to catch up because I still haven't had a chance to catch up because we're watching different shows, we're doing different things. I'm not caught up. I'm going to end up missing.
I think maybe we're just going to have a few Marvel movie breakdowns leading up to Doomsday, being the newer ones and I'm not saying like we're not going to go into like, we'll probably go up until like Fantastic Four just because that came out about 1.5 years ago now, and I feel like that's a good grace period of people to have to watch the movie. Like maybe we'll do a whole bunch of Marvel breakdowns so that it gives you that time to watch those.
I'm always down for that. I feel like I'm going to miss Spider-Man in the theaters, especially like the Big D, because I'm not caught up, and so I can't go see it.
I think it's going to be in there for a while. There's no big release in September. There's no crazy release that's going to take over the Big D. It'll probably be in the Big D theater until
probably at least 2 weeks.
I'd say third week of August is probably when you'll start to see it go, because it's the second highest opening weekend of all time.
Nice.
Tom Holland is in all top 4 opening weekends. That being Endgame, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Spider-Man No Way Home, and Infinity War.
Nice.
All 4 Marvel movies are in the top 4 spots.
Doesn't Tom Holland have 2 movies in the theater right now? Like
Tom Holland
like,
does star in
it?
2 movies that are killing it in the theater right now.
Currently.
So is John Bernthal and Zendaya.
That's wild.
Insane. Zendaya is the top actor of this year, and she still has Dune, and if she's in Doomsday.
That's wild.
It's insane how much money she's made this year.
That's good. Good for her.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's awesome.
So let's get right into the news, man, because, sorry, my soapbox took us off into the weeds, and who knows how many listeners we still have. So let's get right into the news, man. I will take it away with the first bit of news here if I can get it pulled up, and we're set. Maybe. I'm just kidding. Six Ravens soft opens at Disney Springs. Six Ravens, the hand pie concept from the Gideon's Bakehouse team, soft opens at Disney Springs on Monday, August 3rd. The shop occupies the former Art of Shaving storefront near the exit of Gideon's location in town center area. The menu centers around coffins, house-made yeast rolls, encasing sandwiches, sandwich-style fillings, priced at about $10.96 a piece, with 6 options at lunch. Collaborations with Central Florida restaurant, including Pizza Bruno, Smoke and Donuts, and the Red Panda Noodle Shape, the dipping sauces. As with any soft opening, Disney Springs hours and availability may vary until the opening is announced. So that should be coming pretty quick.
Is it themed like Gideon's is?
I think so. I think it kind of has that punk goth kind of feel to it.
Oh,
so
awesome.
I'm kind of excited for this. I mean, Gideon's is, this is going to be controversial, man. Gideon's isn't great.
Gideon's is a gimmick.
It's cool, and I've had cake.
You're not paying for their cookie. You're paying for their experience of going and seeing Gideon's because it's a cool place.
100%.
Like, you're not paying for the greatest. You're paying for a Jack cookie,
right?
But you're going in and you're seeing the cool building. You're getting the experience of going and getting a Gideon's cookie,
right?
So I expect these to be not very good pies, but I expect it to be really cool while you're getting your pie.
Right.
So, anyway, Jeff Vail has stepped down as resort president on July 31st after 36 years with the company. He marked the occasion with a farewell post on Instagram reflecting on a career that included opening Disney's Animal Kingdom, helping build Shanghai Disney Resort, and leading the resort through the openings of Tron Light Cycle Run and Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Joe Schwat officially takes over on August 6th, stepping in as the largest expansion in Magic Kingdom's history continues alongside new lands in development at Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom.
So this is always cool when you see different advancements, retirements, and just different things, because maybe, just maybe, we might see some changes.
I don't think we'll see changes for a while because there's already so many major projects lined up.
Yeah, and Joe Scott, he has some pretty large shoes to fill and some pretty big expectations that are happening currently inside the parks with Cars Land and Villains Land.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he still has calls to make there.
Right.
But he already has they already have the ball rolling of what he's doing.
Right. So he's got a lot, and then we got D23 coming around the corner. So who knows how much more he's going to have on his plate.
I don't think I'm excited for D23, but I don't we're not going to get a lot of new information for us East Coasters. Us being East-West Coasters.
We're West Coast, but we're East Coast enthusiasts.
That's when we were in Disneyland the whole time saying we don't have this, as if we live in Florida.
This isn't our home.
But I don't we're not going to get a lot of new information, but we're going to get a lot of updates because there's not unless they're going to do something to Epcot again. Please don't do something to Epcot.
I really don't think that we're going to see. I don't think we're going to see a fifth gate.
I don't think there's too much going on.
I think we got a couple years, and then we might start to see
10
that
years.
I think we're going to have big announcements for Disneyland.
I think so. I think they're going to announce that Avatar's canceled.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to do Avatar. I think they're going to do Zootopia, and I think that whole street is going to get gutted.
The Hollywood Street.
I think the entirety of Hollywood Street will. Okay. Zootopia is big enough. I think it will.
I could see them keeping the street there as you walk down, and then that section that you go back towards Monsters Inc. I think that whole section is going to be redone.
Take that out, and then kind of at the end of the street, kind of phase it in.
Yep, phase in and do a little bit more back there with maybe some restaurants.
Because you got some major thing what isn't because you have the art stuff on there. You have Turtle Talk with Crush, all of those on that.
I think
street.
those will all stay.
Is it PhilharMagic on that street?
Yep, PhilharMagic is over there on the left-hand side. So I believe that's all going to stay. I think behind that is what we're going to see change.
Yeah, which will be kind of weird to blend it in with Hollywood to Zootopia.
Disney does a great job, though.
Do you think it'll be the same Zootopia that they have over in Shanghai?
I bet it'll be
like the rodent area.
I bet it'll be close. It'd be really
I'd
cool.
love to get like a Tundra Town or something. I think it would be cool to get a different
Zootopia
area.
2.
Yeah.
And that would be cool.
Get like the water area from Zootopia 2. That would be fun.
That'd be really cool.
I don't think they would because there's already a water ride in that park.
Right.
And so I don't think they would do
Yeah, you never know, though.
like two
water rides would be cool.
I don't know, because you don't really have a lot of like each park really has one water ride.
Right.
Like you don't have like multiple in one park.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm excited for it either way if it does get announced to be Zootopia.
But I definitely think there's going to be big news coming out of California. Guys, mark it here. August 3rd, 2026. Movies of the Mouse says Disneyland is getting changed.
I don't think Disney, unless Disneyland expands farther outside of the railroad, because like Disneyland's not going to get rid of their Rivers of America.
No.
There's no way they get rid of their Rivers of America, because that means that they give up Fantasmic.
Right.
And so they're not going to do that. But I don't know what they would do other than going outside of the
Disneyland Resort. So Disneyland, DCA, the 3 properties on.
We'll get more on Coco.
We'll definitely probably see in-ride concept art for Coco, but I definitely think that we are going to see the big news this year is going to be out of California. This is D23. This isn't Destination D23, so this is going to be big. There's going to be some big announcements, and I think it's going to be that way. I think it's going to be,
and
West
we'll probably
Coast.
get a lot on Iron Man.
Yeah, the updated Adventures Campus stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But let's continue on with the news. And the Haunted Mansion in Florida, the exterior is fully revealed. The scrim down is down from the Haunted Mansion at Magic Kingdom, and the restored exterior is looking sharp. The refurbishment included repainting and replacing nearly the entire facade with a new atrium that closely matches the attraction's original opening day appearance. Brickwork, stonework, chimneys, and turrets all received attention. Some landscaping and perimeter construction walls remain, with Disney expecting to wrap that final work within a week. Ahead of the first party night on August 7th, the attraction has stayed open throughout this whole process.
I think it looks good.
I think great.
the new refurbishment looks good on it.
I am going to have another controversial statement here. The Haunted Mansion in Florida, their facade outside, 100 times better than the California.
Really? I think I like the California's facade more.
Nah.
I think I like it a little bit more.
I like the ride-in better in Florida. I like the facade better in Florida.
I like the queue better in Florida.
Now, I'm just saying of Haunted Mansion. There's a lot of rides in Disneyland that are better than Florida. But Haunted Mansion.
I think the stretching room in Florida was better. Like it's a lot longer, I feel like, and than it is in California.
Yeah.
It's like almost double the length in California or in Florida. But anyway, Mary Beth Bisonsier? How would you say that? Bisonnier?
Yeah.
Has been given a Main Street USA window at Magic Kingdom, recognizing more than 30 years with the company. The window sits on the Emporium facade above the casting agency door, reading Academy of Talent Education and Training. Her career spanned roles from general manager of Disney's Caribbean Beach resort in 1995 through senior vice president overseeing resorts, transportation, premium services, food and beverage, and merchandise. Outgoing president Jeff Vail shared the news on LinkedIn, noting that her impact can be seen in the countless leaders she mentored.
So this is really cool. It's always neat to see, like, you know, you see like the Disney legends, and then you see like the Disney what are the blue cast members with the blue name tags? Legacy cast members. This is just like that next step above it, you know, like one more like amazing thing that they've done. So congratulations to Maribeth. I think this is really, really cool.
For sure.
So, all right, man. Well, let's jump into this week in Disney history. August 1st, 1958, Disney's 17-minute animated short, Paul Bunyan, directed by Les Clark, and featuring the voice of Thurl Ravencroft as Bunyan, is released. Now, we watched some of these back when we were doing our Tartell. What do you remember the cartoons themselves?
Yeah, I remember a few of them.
I grew up loving Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan was like a story of all stories.
That
right?
one's definitely the one that I like knew the most of.
Right, yeah. So this is really cool. I really enjoyed this cartoon. Paul Bunyan and the Big Blue Ox. Babe the Big Blue Ox.
July 30th, 1998, Disney launches its first cruise ship, the Disney Magic. It is one of the 3 largest ships in the world at the time.
Awesome, man. I cannot wait for one day when I get to go on a Disney cruise.
Yes, I can't. I just want to do it.
I keep thinking, man, it's going to happen one of these days. And then, like, something else happens and we end up going to, like, California or we go to Florida. But one day we will get on a Disney cruise ship, whether it's just me and you and everybody else stays home, because every time I bring up a Disney cruise ship, I always get looked at funny. So, but we're going to do it. If
we're doing a cruise,
day,
it's going to be Disney.
Right? I've heard that you don't want to do Disney cruise on your first
I don't care
trip,
because I don't really want to do a different cruise ship.
Right?
Like, I don't want to have no theming.
You know what you're getting with
yeah,
Disney.
you
I mean,
know,
you get a
like,
pirate
you
night.
could go on a Carnival cruise and have the worst experience of your life.
Right.
Or you could go on a Disney cruise and know that if you have a bad experience, they're going to get you right and they're going to cover you.
Right, they're going to take care of it. And you get pirate night, you get...
Yeah, you have a lot of fun things.
Avengers night.
If you go off the East Coast, you get to go to Castaway Cay. Like, you get to do these really cool things that you don't get to do on other cruise ships. But you do have to pay that extra bit.
Right. Well, you do get to go, like, if you're on Carnival, I think you get to go, is it Royal? One of those two. You get to go to, like, the best day at Cocoa Bay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know...
I don't know. I want to go on the new ship. I think the new ship looks awesome.
I
mean, you have a roller coaster on the top deck. What other cruise ship has that?
I would be all right going on the Magic.
I'd be all right going on any of them.
Because at this point, I mean, the Magic's probably one of their smaller ones now, but I would still go on it because
I believe it's still
Disney.
one of their larger.
One of their bigger?
Yeah.
So that'd be awesome. And then on August 5th, 2010, the grand opening ceremony and media event for the new restaurant in the Italy Pavilion, Via Napoli, takes place at Epcot. I have had the opportunity to eat at Via Napoli, and oh my gosh, the pizza is so good.
So I've never had it. We ate at Naples when we were there in California, which is a sister restaurant, correct?
I believe so, but it's very different.
Yeah, and it was good, but I have not yet eaten at Via Napoli, and I'm hoping to when we go down to HHN, potentially.
Yeah, we might have to see about getting us a reservation. I'll get with the awesome, amazing Rick Reagan and see if we can't have dinner there one night, because that would be awesome. I love Via Napoli. So, all right, guys, I have the rotating segment this week, and I think this might be fun. We might have played this before, but we're going to play kind of like a Guess Who game. I'm going to give you movies, and you have to tell me the actor that is in these 3 movies.
The actor that is in the 3 movies.
Yes. Now, some of these can be voice acting.
And
some of these can be live action.
Okay.
Okay, but they all do fall under the Disney realm.
Okay.
And we're not talking like
it's gonna be like a leading actor in it. It's not gonna be like some.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
When I first did this, like, I was using a little ChatGPT to kind of help me out, and they were coming up with some like really obscure,
like, it's like Toy Story, Santa Claus, and then it's some random movie, and it's from when Tim Allen was 4 years old and he was in the movie.
100%. So, well, since you pulled Tim Allen out, we're going to use that as our example. All right, so I'm going to give you the first movie in here, which would be the Santa Claus, and then you have to who's in the Santa Claus, and then kind of dial it back from there.
This is really going to test my knowledge on actor names, because I know I'm going to be able to picture them
and
not name them.
I can either do it that way, or I can give you all 3 movies, and then you can piece it together. Do you want me to go one at a time, or do you want me to give you all 3?
Give me not like you do like one. Give me a 1 second. Give me another.
Okay,
like nothing. Like not like bam, bam, bam. You know.
All right. So, the Santa Claus, Toy Story, and Jungle to Jungle.
Yeah, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, right? Okay. So here we go with our very first one. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to start with the harder ones, and I'm going to end on the easy one because I think you'll be able to get the easier one.
Okay.
Okay. G-Force. He voices Speckles in G-Force.
I have never seen G-Force.
Either have I. This is a really odd
That's
one.
the hamster. That's like Turbo, but it's hamsters, isn't it?
Guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs,
Yeah. The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Ooh.
This is the live-action Sorcerer's
The
Apprentice.
live actions? I've never seen the live action Sorcerer's Apprentice. I don't even know who's in it.
Okay. National Treasure.
National Treasure. So is it Nicolas Cage?
It's Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
You're right. So see, I got to make sure that I give you the hard ones and work up to it, right? All right. So
yeah, he plays the sorcerer in The Sorcerer's Apprentice, doesn't he?
I have never seen
I think it's
it.
Nick Cage that plays. I know we've talked about it on the show before.
Okay, are you ready for the next one? Mm-hmm. Into the Woods.
Into the Woods, okay. There's a lot of people in Into the Woods. That could literally go anywhere.
Alice in Wonderland.
The live action?
Yes.
Okay.
And the last one, Pirates of the Caribbean.
So it's Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, I had that one at Alice.
These are pretty easy. These are pretty softball ones.
Mm-hmm.
How about The Game Plan?
The Game Plan? I don't even know what that is.
It's a really good one. You should check it out. Race to Witch Mountain.
This is The Rock.
This is the right. See, these are like I'm lobbing these up for you. Race to Witch Mountain, Jungle Cruise, and Moana. We are talking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yep.
All right, let's see if I can get you with one. Let's see here. Okay, how about this one? Old Dogs.
I've never seen that.
Flubber.
Flubber, so it is, oh my God, you hate me right now. I can't remember his name.
Aladdin.
It is, dude, I can't remember his name. I know exactly who it is.
My heart
can't-
is
Robin
hurting.
Williams.
There
It's
you
Robin
go.
Williams.
All right.
It's like I was blanking on his name. I was like, Mrs. Doubtfire.
All right, so this one you should get pretty easily. I think this is one of my favorite ones. The Princess and the Frog.
Okay. I don't know a lot of people in The Princess and the Frog.
The Emperor's New Groove.
David Spade is not in The Princess and the Frog.
That is correct.
Yeah.
David Spade is not in Princess and the Frog. You ready for your last clue?
Yep.
Are you really stumped on this one?
I don't know. Oh, it's John Goodman.
It is John Goodman. All right, and then he is also the voice of.
Oh, he's
he's
Big
Pacha.
Daddy. Oh, yeah, Pacha and Big Daddy LaBeouf.
Yep, and then he is also in another movie series. Can you tell me which movie series?
He is Sully.
Sully. Yep, from Monsters Inc., which ties in perfectly with what we're going to be doing today.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, that was our rotating segment. It was kind of fun. I'm going to figure out a way to make it a little bit harder.
I could definitely make it a lot harder.
Hold
for
on.
you.
I got one more. Let's see.
Just doing somebody from the MCU and just Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame.
Let me see here. I had one more, but I don't know if you'll get this one. This one might be really hard. So this is going to be going out to our like super Disney movie fans. Let me find it. I have to scroll up here just a little bit. Maybe.
Come on, dude.
I'm trying. I'm not finding it. So maybe I'll save that one for next time.
Okay.
Because it was how about this one? Enchanted.
I have never seen Enchanted.
The Princess Diaries.
The Princess Diaries, okay.
And Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. Isn't Julie Andrews the mom in Princess Diaries?
She is in it, yes.
Is this not Julie Andrews?
No, it is Julie Andrews.
Okay. I was like, I briefly remember Julie Andrews being the mom. I don't think I've ever seen Princess Diaries all the way through since I was like a little kid. But I like briefly remember seeing Julie Andrews' face.
Yeah, so, that was a good one. See, that was a fun one. Okay,
I'm pretty good at this.
You are. I will give you that. Yeah, I was going to use another one. I'm going to find it. I'm going to save that one because I'm trying to still find it and I can't find it. Okay, no, here we go.
Oh, well, you found it.
I did find it. This is a good one. Ready? Riot and the Last Dragon.
Riot and I don't know who. Oh, it is it's Aquafina.
No.
Oh.
Zootopia.
Zootopia.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6.
Frozen.
Okay.
Encanto,
Wow.
and the one that I know him from, Moana.
Moana. That is a lot of things.
He's actually, I'm going to give you another hint. He is actually being inducted into the
that is
Disney
Lin-Manuel
legend.
Miranda.
That is incorrect.
It is not.
It is Alan Tudyk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just kind of a hard one. I don't know. I mean, he's hey.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of his roles are really little.
Yeah, just little fun ones. But yeah, that was a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna make it harder though, for sure, because I think that would be way fun if it was.
You said
a lot
Raya, and I
harder.
was like, okay, I think you're going somewhere with someone that I wouldn't know the name of.
Right.
Because Awkwafina, I believe, is who voices. I think Awkwafina is in Raya and the Last Dragon. I can't remember. But I believe she is. Yeah, I believe she is Raya. Oh no, she's Sisu. She plays the dragon. So, alrighty, are you ready to get kicked right into our?
No, because we have to do a quote of the week.
Oh,
You were trying to get us going there. So I'm gonna come up with the with our quote of the week. Sorry, I was reading. So this one is going to fall right along with our feature presentation. So it's going to be coming from the amazing movie from Pixar, Monsters, Inc. And it is, "You and I are a team. Nothing is more important than our friendship." Mike Wazowski. And I just think this is a great one because truly, with a great friendship, anything's possible, right? If you have a good friend in your corner, which I have many really good friends, but we all have that one special friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm not going to throw names out there, Rick, but
someone that you could see in the airport and start hysterically bawling.
I don't recall that. I really don't recall.
You
crying.
didn't cry that bad, but you shed a few tears.
It was just awesome because you didn't know how much I needed that at that point. But good friends are hard to come by, and I definitely have some of the best friends. I have Rick, I have your mom, I have you and Kaylee and my mom. You guys are all truly my good friends, and yeah, I just can't do without you guys. So, well, now let's kick off with our feature presentation, man. Can you tell that I put this show together this week?
A little bit.
It's kind of all over the place. So our feature presentation this week, guys, as we've talked about, we're talking about the 2001 Pixar movie Monsters, Inc. Monsters Incorporated.
So I have to say, watching the two movies with Sadie, I have a lot of weird, odd things to talk about the Monsters universe that I want to get to later. So I want to save some time there towards the end to talk about all of the plot holes and different things that I'm like, if they did this, why would they do that? Kind of things that I've thought of the Monsters universe that have obvious missing points.
So you're telling me you overthought Monsters, Inc.?
No, I have a lot of stuff that I'm like, that doesn't make sense why they can do that, but they can't do that.
Okay. I gotcha. All right, so we're going to start off here. I'm going to give you guys the basic information from the movie. Of course, this movie was released November 2nd, 2001. So this was kind of around that Thanksgiving time movie that they always, Disney always comes out right around the Thanksgiving time. This was a little earlier than normal. The studio is Pixar Animation Studios, distributed by the Walt Disney Pictures, directed by Pete Docter. And the runtime is 92 minutes, and the box office did about $577 million.
Very good
worldwide.
for an animated film back then.
Yeah.
The premise is that the city of Monstropolis is powered by energy collected from the screams of human children. Professional scarers enter children's bedrooms through closet doors to frighten them, and those screams are converted into electricity. The biggest twist is that the monsters believe humans are toxic, so any contact with a child causes panic.
Which is hilarious in this movie. We'll talk about that here briefly. But just listening to the premise of this movie, if you hadn't seen this movie before and you just read the description,
you would think it's a very dumb movie.
This sounds like a horrible horror movie.
Yeah.
It would scare the crap out of me. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is nightmare fuel for sure.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
So, anyways, back into it here. The main characters are James P. Sully or Sullivan, or James P. Sullivan or Sully, the top scare actor at Monsters University, Monsters Inc. He's a big blue furry monster and started out focusing on breaking scare records, but becomes a caring father figure to Boo. This is also played by the amazing John Goodman. And then we have Mike Wazowski, Sully's best friend and roommate. He handles paperwork and coaching and provides most of the comedy relief. And this is actually voiced by Billy Crystal. Mm-hmm. You have Boo, a fearless toddler who accidentally enters the monster's world, calls Sully Kitty, and then changes Sully's entire outlook on life. You have Randall Boggs, the villain, Sully's rival. He can camouflage himself and is obsessed with becoming the top scare. And then you have...
Voiced by Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. Then you have Henry J. Waternose, who is the CEO of Monsters, Inc., appears fatherly but ultimately becomes the villain in this movie, and then believes that keeping the company alive is worth any cost.
I wonder if we're going to get a re-release this year. It's 25 years.
Yeah, we could.
We could see a re-release around November be announced. I would like to see
We haven't seen anything.
No, I have not yet, but usually you have like a month before, like it's a month out from re-releases being announced or not.
Right.
But I would love to get a re-release of this. One thing that I noticed watching both movies, I watched Monsters University and then Monsters Inc. I watched them in chronological, not release order. The animation style in Monsters Inc. is a lot more enjoyable.
Really?
Like Sully is very much more like all of his hairs are singularly animated, and like he's very fuzzy and furry.
He flows.
Whereas in Monsters University, he's kind of more put together and kind of like that more like modern-esque look of Sully.
Right. Okay.
And so it's kind of like it's like it looks better in Monsters University, but it looks better in Monsters Inc. kind of thing.
I get you.
Yeah.
Kind of a little give and take.
Yeah.
You got better.
He looks clearer in Monsters University, but he looks cooler in Monsters Inc.
I got you.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, in Act 1, Monsters Inc. is suffering because the children aren't as easy to scare anymore. Energy shortages threaten Monstropolis. After Sully finishes his shift, Boo sneaks through an active closet door into the monster world. Since monsters believe children are poisonous, chaos erupts.
2319, which is a complete hazmat, oh my gosh moment.
Yep.
Which is one of my favorites when they completely shave that monster.
Yeah.
I think that is hilarious.
For a sock.
Yep. Act 2, we see Sully and Mike desperately try to hide Boo while figuring out how to get her home. Meanwhile, Randall is secretly building a scream extractor, a machine capable of forcibly sucking screams out of children.
It's a very...
It's kind of dark.
It is a very dark movie. If it wasn't a children's movie, it would be a very dark movie.
So Waternose secretly approves the project because the energy crisis is becoming desperate. As Sully spends more time with Boo, he realizes children aren't dangerous at all.
Act 3, Sully discovers Randall is trying to kidnap children. After escaping, Mike and Sully expose Waternose. Waternose accidentally admits his crime while Roz records everything. He is arrested by the Children Detection Agency, or the CDA.
Don't forget to turn in your paperwork. I love Roz. She is hilarious.
And I love how they like connect the always watching from Monsters Inc. into Monsters University, showing that she's always,
she's always watching. The ending, we see Sully becomes the CEO of Monsters Inc., and instead of collecting screams, the company begins collecting laughter after Mike discovers it creates far more energy. The factory becomes cleaner, happier, and much more efficient. Mike rebuilds Boo's bedroom door. When Sully opens it one last time, Boo recognizes him with a simple kitty. The movie ends before we actually see the reunion.
And, we never do see the reunion because he never meets Boo again. He meets a different child because Boo is an interdimensional traveling being who shows up in Brave and in all these different movies.
Wow. That was a lot.
That's the biggest part of... That is the one part of the Pixar theory that I will tell you, no, that is not a real thing. That is not what's happening. Because in Brave, the witch in Brave, you see the only thing they have to back this theory is you see a wooden carve out of Sully.
Okay.
And so the witch in Brave is an
Mother Gothel.
interdimensional time-traveling being that is going through all of these different things in time and space, trying to find Sully. And I'm like, no, that's just an Easter egg, guys. Leave it alone. She is not.
There's a huge Easter egg in Monsters, Inc., and we'll talk about that briefly here in a bit, but you actually see Jessie from Toy Story
You see a
in
lot.
Boo's room.
You see Nemo, and
So
you see a lot of
now the
things.
question is Boo Andy's mom?
Boo is not Andy's mom because Jessie is not Andy's mom.
I thought Andy's mom had Jessie.
No. Did you not watch Toy Story 5?
Maybe I need to rewatch.
Yeah. We literally they don't get Jessie from Andy's mom. They get Jessie from Al. Because she's with in the set with Bullseye and the Prospector and all of that.
Okay. Maybe I was just thinking. But speaking of Toy Story, and as we often do here on the show, we're going to go into the weeds for just a second. Did you know that Woody and Jessie are brother and sister? Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that. And then I keep watching these TikToks, and I'm like, I got to go back and watch Toy Story 5 because I missed something.
No, it's not even in Toy Story 5. It's in Toy Story 2. When they're talking about how Woody's a part of the whole set.
But their brother, they have the same last name.
Yes, they're brother and sister.
See, I didn't catch that. So I'm going to have to check that out again.
Yeah.
So anyways, sorry guys, back
known
back
that
to
for
the
20 years.
Back to the feature presentation here. The themes of this are fear versus joy. The movie argues that fear can motivate people, but joy is even more powerful than fear itself.
Mm-hmm. Prejudice is a big part of this movie. Monsters spend generations believing that humans are toxic. It turns out that the belief is completely false.
Which is crazy. You know, like, because their whole world is pretty much turned upside down when
It's all just government lies.
Right.
They have Monsters Inc. government lies.
Is this telling us something more?
No.
Anyways. It also has a big family tie to it as well. Although they're unrelated, Sully becomes protective parent to Boo, and their relationship forms an emotional heart of the film. Doing what is right, Sully risks his career, reputation, and safety to protect Boo instead of following company rules, which is awesome. And I love the bond that these two have. And I just think it's really cool that, like, at the beginning, you see Sully, and he's like trying to become this like top scarer, and he's like this big bad like monster of a dude, no pun intended. And then he gets Boo, and he's that like soft teddy bear. You know, he's that lovable, like, you see that emotional side to him, and I think that's really cool. Yeah. Because how many people do we know that are like that are like these big brawny men, and they're just like, well, you know, I'm not one of them by any means. I cried I show my emotion on my sleeve. But you have these guys that are like that are mean and like just brawny men and like really you know what I mean? And deep down inside, they are big teddy bears that you just have to like, they're kind of like ogres, and you have to peel them back a little bit.
Yeah. So, the Easter eggs in this film are just your typical Pixar Easter eggs. You see the Pizza Planet truck. You see Nemo hiding in Boo's room as a stuffed toy. 2 years before Finding Nemo, by the way. So you know how Pixar always has in their last movie their Easter egg to their next.
Yep.
This is the Easter egg to the next movie. You see the Luxo ball, and you see Jessie. Some animation achievements. At the time of the release, Sully is one of the most technically impressive animated characters ever created. This is why he looks so much better. Over 2.3 million individual hairs covered his body, singularly animated. 2.3 million hairs. Pixar had to invent new software just to animate his fur realistically. The massive door vault sequence features thousands of unique moving doors and remains one of Pixar's most ambitious action scenes.
I love the door scenes. The door scenes, and we'll talk about this briefly when we talk about the ride in Disneyland, but the doors are so cool. Like, just like the concept behind, like, they're on these big conveyor belts, like, going all over the place.
So this is where cool. I want to kind of get into what is empowering my thinking of the monsters world. What is it that powers the doors?
Scare, right?
Yes, but what is it like that the energy powers the doors? What powered the first door?
Ooh.
What powered the stuff to make the first door?
You got a good point.
Along with that, you see in Monsters Inc., or in Monsters University, that you can generate enough power in the human world to power a door to get back to the monster world. Why can't we use that in theory to just steal the screams from humans coming through their world and not have to go into the human world?
See, you're breaking down this movie a little too hard, man. Because now it's gonna be like
no, because there's so many little holes, and then like we learned that like there is monsters who get exiled. Like the Yeti is a monster from the monster world that has been exiled. Bigfoot is a monster from the monster world that has been exiled. Like we learn about all of these monsters that are exiled from their world to that world. What is the reasoning? Also, for ginormous monsters, like I think they do mention that Loch Ness has been exiled. What door are they fitting through? We see a giant building, skyscraper tall monster in Monsters Inc. What door can he go and scare at?
That's a good question.
Because if these are doors, like Sully doesn't duck over. Sully's maybe 8 feet tall. He's not that big.
Right.
But there's monsters that are way bigger than him. Water knows. How does he get through a door? He's 12 feet wide.
Why are you
There's so many different little things. And there's no other monster in the Monsters universe that has a superpower other than Randall.
That's true.
Randall is the only person with a superpower. Why is he spending his time going and scaring instead of spending his time, I don't know, fighting crime? Because he can become invisible.
He's a bad
Then
monster.
why isn't he using his power for bad? He doesn't use his power for bad. He just does bad things.
I mean, you broke this down way too hard.
There's no other monster that you see in Monsters at Work, in Monsters Inc., in Monsters University, in any of the shorts that has a superpower. Randall's is a superpower. It's not camouflage. He goes invisible.
Dude, that's a kid's cartoon.
Because we see him do camouflage and we see him be invisible. They're different things. Why is somebody with a superpower doing a basic job at a power company
instead of doing something incredible?
Yes, exactly.
That's a good question. I don't have an answer because I mean it's a kids movie. I never thought
Also,
of it.
is Monstropolis the only town? Because you mentioned like Waternose says, why is this happening at my factory? So we know that there's other factories, but is there other towns?
That's a good question.
Also, is there things like Randall making the scare machine going on different scare floors? Because we only see the one scare floor and meet the people from the one scare floor. You can see entrances to at least 8 scare floors. Is there stuff like that going on in other scare floors? Why is Waternose only focusing on one of his scare floors when he has 8 to watch over? There's so many little dumb things about this movie that just make me question why it's even
as good as it is.
Yeah.
Because it's a phenomenal movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a very good, entertaining
going
movie.
Back to my theory of why do they need to go to the human world, we see Sully and Mike charge 12 canisters through one scream of not even having power to the door.
Right.
And yes, they say that like it has to be a really big scream, but why don't they just make doors to everywhere? Every door we open could be a monster door. And they make doors to everything, and then any scream that is ever heard in the human world can be generated into electricity.
Guys, if you have any of these answers, please hit us up at Movies with a Mouse Friends group over on Facebook.
I have so many broken things about this universe that really make me question it, that are just insane. Like, what other jobs do monsters have? Because we learned that there's mailroom jobs, there's cafeteria jobs. Like, are there monster cubicles? Is there, like, a monster government? There's so many little things that I want to know more about the monster world.
All right.
We learned through Disney Infinity that there's other campuses.
Yeah.
There's other universities for scaring. Why is Monsters University the best one?
I have no answers. I am almost speechless. This is why I don't like college, because they make you think. Right, this is why I was always afraid to go to college, is because like they make you overanalyze stuff like this.
I want more of the Monsters universe because there's so much that they don't go into, they don't cover. And yes, I haven't seen a lot of Monsters at Work. There is a chance that they cover a lot of this in Monsters at Work, but I haven't watched it, and I'm going to. I'm going to watch both seasons because I've really dove deep into the Monsters universe this week, and there's so many questions that I have.
All right, well, guys, if you have any answers to these, please hit us up at Movies with the Mouse friends group over on Facebook because I'm curious. Like, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, do you guys have a theory that maybe counteracts Emmett's thoughts here that he's having? Because I have nothing. I am quite honestly speechless. I don't even know where to go. Like, man, this is a kid's cartoon.
Is there different monster countries?
Emmett, stop!
How big is the actual monsters world?
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it's coming.
Were there monster wars?
Oh man, now you're getting into it. Guys, let's talk about the legacy of this movie. Many fans considers Monsters, Inc. one of Pixar's greatest films because it balances humor, heart, and world building, which it later inspired Monsters University, which is a prequel. The Disney California Adventure attraction Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue. Monsters at Work, a sequel television series that is set after the film's ending. Its central message is that laughter is more powerful than fear, remains one of Pixar's most memorable and enduring films. So briefly, because we love the parks very much. So, and like this is something that I want to talk about, and that is the park impact. Overall, the Monsters Inc. has had a surprisingly big impact on the Disneyland or Disney parks. Even if it hasn't had as many attractions and franchises as the franchise like Toy Story, because Toy Story we know has like two big ones in Florida, 3 because you got Buzz Lightyear, Midway Mania.
Buzz Lightyear, you have 4 because you have Buzz in both.
Right.
And then you have Slinky Dog and Alien Swirling Saucers and
Woody's Roundup. I mean, there's so much with Toy Story. You got Andy's Backyard. Disney California Adventure is home to Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue. It opened in 2006. The attraction replaced Limousine Superstar Limo and has become a family-friendly dark ride that retells the movie's story, making it one of the park's longest-running Pixar attractions.
I love this ride.
It was amazing, and I got to see it this last time. And unfortunately for us,
it is the last.
It is the last time because by the end of the year, by the end of 2026,
it's one of it. I think it's Disney's best dark ride.
Yeah, I don't know about best dark ride, but it is amazing.
It's Disney's best
updated
IP dark ride.
Right. Well, I like Peter Pan a lot, or not Peter Pan.
I'd say it's
Pinocchio.
better than Peter Pan. I'd say it's better than Pinocchio.
But the ride itself is amazing. I mean, and it is taking you through the movie, right? So you're in Monstropolis, and Boo gets out, and you're in the locker room, and you're going on Mike's date. Is her name Sally? The snake lady? Cecile. And you see all that, and then one of my favorite parts of this entire ride is the door scene in this ride.
Cool.
The way that they did it with, I mean, the magic that Disney does with mirrors and different things like that and illusions, this feels like a forever-ending room with a never-ending room with doors everywhere. And it's so beautifully done. And yeah, I'm really sad to see this ride go.
Yeah, it's a sad ride to go for sure. But I am excited for what we're getting in Orlando.
Yeah.
The door coaster and getting, I can't remember what the restaurant is actually called.
Well, hang tight to that for just a second, and let's talk about over at Magic Kingdom in Florida. You have Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, which has entertained guests since 2007 with the interactive comedy show where monsters collect laughs instead of screams, perfectly continuing the movie's ending and message. This is a great show if you guys need like a break from the heat, got some air conditioning coming in. This is a phenomenal show to watch. Excuse me, I was going to sneeze there for a second. But like you can text in your joke, and hopefully one day you get your joke read, and one day they will read my joke.
No, they won't.
I'm going to tell my joke.
Maybe now they'll do it out of sorrow.
I'm going to tell my joke.
Since like they're taking over.
Right.
They'll do it out of sorrow for you.
So my joke is, why did Kermit the Frog get arrested? He committed a crime.
Don't be like that guy.
Oh, come on. That guy. So this is such a fun, interactive show. You got that guy. You have the guy that's going to buy everybody churros. And they put your face up on the screen, and it's so much fun. And if you get to be that guy, it's a lot of fun. And then now Disney is taking the franchise to another level with Monstropolis, a Disney at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Rather than adding just another ride, Disney is creating an entire land based on the film, complete with first ever suspended roller coaster through the door vault, themed dining, shops, and the streets of Monstropolis itself. The land story picks up after the movie, celebrating the city's transition from scream power to laugh power, showing city's transformation from scream power to laugh power, showing just how enduring the film's message has become. This is going to be awesome.
Harryhausen's.
Harryhausen's is the Chinese restaurant.
It looks cool so far. The building on it looks awesome.
So it's definitely got to be better than Pizza Rizzo.
I never ate at Pizza Rizzo.
I had Pizza Rizzo one time, and it was pizza gross.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not good pizza.
Fast food Disney pizza.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, as sad as I am for the Muppets leaving, after diving into the Monsters universe this week, I am very excited to get Monsters over in Orlando. It's still a while until we get it, but I am very excited that we are. With that being said, do you think that the show that they are putting into the old theater is going to be the Laugh Floor, or do you think that they're going to do a new show? I think that they should do a Monsters at Work show and give credit to the newer stuff.
Yes, I don't think it'll be Laugh Floor. I think they'll leave Laugh Floor
that,
at
or
Magic
it
Kingdom.
should be some sort of show hosted by the Yeti.
Yeah, it'll be something fun.
Or the Abominable Snowman.
But I totally think that Laugh Floor stays in Magic Kingdom, and this is a totally different show. I'd like to see something to do with the scare games from Monsters University.
That would be fun.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I think that they should do some sort of interact, like that they have done the Pair of the Platypus stuff and the Phineas and Ferb stuff over in Epcot. They should do something interactive in that land with the scare games.
Oh, that'd be fun too, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I also, out of everything that I want of this Monsters world, the one thing that I want from this is a plushie version of the DJ in Monsters University.
Oh, yeah.
I want a plushie of this because I want it as a pillow.
I think it'd be great.
Because he's just like this little arm thing, and he's super cute, and I would love to have a plushie of him. I also want the shirts that get made of Uzma Kappa in Monsters University where they're all dolled up and everything. I want that shirt. Disney does not make those shirts. I would love for them to make those shirts.
We'll have to figure it out, man. Mm-hmm. We know a guy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We know a guy. But yeah, guys, Monsters Inc., Monsters University. I haven't watched any of the Monsters at Work yet.
I know I watched the first 3 episodes when it first started back in 2020, but I haven't watched a lot of it.
Monsters Inc. is just such a great movie. It's such a good franchise. They've done a really good job. Could we see a Monsters 3?
I don't think
see
so.
Something crazy?
I don't think so, just because of Monsters at Work.
I think it'd be kind of hard to capitalize on it. I think we get into that whole, making that third franchise movie.
Yeah, is it for money or is it for need?
Right. But it could be good.
I think they could do a good job with it. I just think that Monsters at Work was the right step.
Right. Yep.
So
I think it's been great. So that's all I have on Monsters Inc. I know you have a lot more. So.
There's a huge rabbit hole with Monsters.
I got to go look into this and try to get some answers, and hopefully in a few weeks I can give you some answers. But man, I'm just still speechless. You were very passionate about it.
There's a lot of plot holes,
but it's good.
Because how do they have energy if they couldn't get energy in the first place?
Oh man,
was there another form of energy that they had? Do they have solar energy and hydro energy and all of that, and they just use screams because it's the most useful?
Radiation.
There's a lot of things that you could do.
A lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah.
And we need somebody to answer these questions.
Mm-hmm.
So, awesome, man. Well, Emmett, let's get ready to wrap this up, man. What do you have for closing this week?
I don't have anything, guys. Just get out, have a good week. Go see Spider-Man in theaters. It is well worth it. Oh my gosh, that movie was so good, guys. I can't even talk about it yet, but that movie was so good.
I can't wait to go see it. I got to get on the ball and watch the 3 Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man? How would you say that? Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
And then go see the next one, hopefully before it leaves the big theater, because that's just where you want to see it.
Yeah.
So, what else you got? That it?
That's it.
Man, guys, like always, my closing statements, pop some popcorn, sit down with your family, watch Monsters, Inc. over on Disney+, watch Monsters University, Monsters, Inc., Monsters at Work. Maybe check out the Laugh Floor on YouTube, because I think a lot of people overlook the laugh floor. I think it's kind of like a hidden gem inside the Magic
definitely.
Kingdom.
It's in that kind of weird spot in Tomorrowland that you just kind of walk past.
Right. Other than that, guys, just have a great week. Sit down with the family. Make those family memories because that's what matters the most. Beyond anything else, make the memories. Give hugs. Love one another. Be kind. And, just get ready because back to the school is coming.
I still got like a month.
Yeah, Steph was upset with me today because she's like, in
She has,
two,
like, 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today that we record this, she's back at school.
I'm back to school, but I'm back to school for an hour and a half a day.
See, that's wild.
I'm going to have one class first try if I can do it.
That's wild. So, guys, have a great week. Make somebody's day. Make somebody smile. If you can make somebody smile at least once a day, you've done something right. Usually I do it in the form of them laughing at me. So I think that counts, right?
Yeah.
If like somebody's having a good day because they're laughing at me because I did something dumb or said something really, really dumb or, something like that, right? So, well, Emmett, if you don't have anything else,
nope.
I don't have anything else. So that's going to do it for the... I just glitched out. I mean, just like that. It happens so quickly. We should have this pre-recorded and we just hit a button and it just plays it for us.
Yeah.
Because it would be so much smoother. But I'm going to give it another whirl. So without further ado, Emmett, if you don't have anything else, I don't have anything else. And that's going to... I can't even do it.
Read it.
I can't get it out today. I don't want the show to end. We're just going to keep going. Let's talk some more about Monsters, Inc.
Way more about monsters.
Well, guys, that's it for this week's journey through the magic of Disney movies. Thanks for watching, listening, and dreaming with us. And until next time, may your week be filled with adventure, laughter, and a little bit of Disney magic. We'll see you all real soon.
So,
Good night.
Good night.
Come to the end of this chapter.
Oh, no, please, can't we go back to page 1 and do it all over again?
But Pooh, it's just another turn of the page. And I, for one, think what comes next will be wondrous.
This has been YDF Media Productions.